Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you a couple of different ways of tying scarves, and I absolutely love scarves. I do know how to knit, and so then I knit pretty much all of my scarves, and I'm hoping to get a few patterns on Etsy for these so that maybe if you wanted to try it, then you could get a pattern and have the same scarf as me. That'll be fun, right? Anyway, the ones that I'll be using today are all ones that I've made. So the patterns will be available sometime, I'm not sure when, because I haven't taken pictures of these yet. And that's a whole different story. I have to talk to my beau about that and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, so the first one is this green evergreen one. And it's got kind of a pine tree pattern going down the center of it. It's, yeah, just basic cabling. And then I have this burgundy one. And I believe that the cabling on this is called a horseshoe cabling. So it just looks like this. I think that's kind of pretty. This was actually one of the first ones that I made. So this has been around for a little while. And then the last one, this is my favorite one. I wear it pretty much all the time. Like if I'm going to work or whatever, I probably have this on. So this is a plum one, and it has diamond cabling in it. And this has gotten a lot of wear. If you watch me in these next videos, I'm sure I'll be wearing this or something very similar, because I do a lot of stuff that has the same cabling, but it's just different. It's not a scarf, basically. But yeah, so these are the scarves that I'll be using today. I'll show you 5 different ways of tying a scarf for basically fall and winter, because right here, I mean, it's snowing outside right now. I'm in northern Minnesota, so it's not really a surprise. It's actually more of a surprise that we've had a lot of really warm days this winter. But anyway, I should maybe stick to the point, and let's get started on the scarf tying. So because these ties are for kind of fall and winter, I wanted them to kind of stay pretty warm. And so the first one that I'm going to show you is my favorite. So I'm going to use my favorite scarf. That makes sense, right? So basically what you're going to do is drape this around the back and then pull both sides forward, just because it's easier to do that so that the sides are even that way. And the next thing that you do is you take this middle part and pull it forward a little bit, grab one of the ends and pull that through this little loop that we created, and then holding that for a second, grab the other tail and just tuck that right in that loop. Then pull them tight, and there you go. That's the first tying. Okay, so this next one is kind of like a mock infinity scarf. So what you want to do is fold it right in half and bring that around your neck, and keeping these ends fairly straight, just pull that right through. So next what we're going to do is we're going to take this front flap and bring it right around in here, and then there will be a little flap that you can lift up and tuck that end into, and then you can do the same thing with the bottom loop, except for go to the other side and go up and tuck it into that flap. So this is kind of just sort of a turtleneck infinity scarf sort of a thing, but it keeps you really warm. There's just a lot of fabric right here, so then if you're wearing a coat, then your neck is really nice and warm and you don't have to wear a turtleneck or anything. But yeah, it keeps you really warm. I wore this in 7 below weather and it was fine. So yeah, that's another one. So the next tie was actually inspired by a tie, like the men's ties. Yeah. But there's a little bit of a twist, so it doesn't actually look like a tie. So yeah, given that, what we want to do is have one end shorter than the other, so it's going to be this end for me. See, it's much longer on the other side. And this is one that you'll have to play with a little bit to kind of get the lengths right. So it's a little frustrating at first, but you'll figure it out. But anyway, so we're going to grab the long end and cross that over the short end, and then bring it around, and we're going to do that one more time. So it's going to go around here and back, but we're not going to bring it around again. We're actually going to just tuck this through here, through the top, and let that just kind of fall down in the front. And so for if you're doing a man's kind of a tie, you'd obviously want to tuck this into this little triangle down here, and you'd want it to look a lot better. I mean, this one's pretty quick given what it is. So yeah, so then that's it for this. It just kind of looks like a waterfall, I think, where it's just kind of a single band around here, but then it keeps the front really pretty warm. So I guess if I was gonna wear this outside and if I was trying to stay warm, I would definitely want my hair down and wear a hat. But it does keep the front very warm, and it looks kind of cool, especially if you get the kind of draping that it's kind of, I don't know. See, it looks like that. It's layered. So I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, so this is the waterfall scarf. So this next one is the last really warm one. The other one's more just a fall thing where you can kind of wear it just because it looks cool and it looks more like fall than spring or summer. But yeah, so this one is called a layered knot. And so we're gonna do that same thing we did for the first one, where we kind of just put it in the front and wrap it around so that the sides are fairly even and we don't have to strangle ourselves too much to get them even. And then all you're gonna do is take it and knot it. That's it. So just like that. And then, see, this is a way that a lot of people wear scarves too, but I don't know. This is what kind of makes it cool though. So if you just take that middle part and pull it over that knot, it creates a lot of warmth right in front, and then it looks cool too, because here, check it out. See? It brings the tails a lot closer together, and it looks cool. I don't know. I mean, it looks very warm. It is very warm, and it looks cool. So, okay, so we're gonna end with one that I wasn't a big fan of at first, but then I saw it in a picture, and it looks a lot cooler than you'd think. Like, I don't know, it looks cooler. So what we're gonna do is that same thing that we just did, where put it in the front and wrap it around. Make sure the ends are even. And this one, it's a lot like when we did that woven top one, where what we're gonna do is pull this forward a little bit, and then, oh goodness, I have this rolled. And then we're gonna, which one do I want? I want this one. So we're gonna go with the opposite one actually, and just pull this through there a little bit, but not all the way. We just want like a little teeny tiny bit there. And then we're gonna just kind of drop it down. And then this one that's still hanging there, just tuck that in a little bit, and that's it. It's kind of a half bow sort of a thing. And here I'm gonna prop myself up a little bit, but it looks like this. And it's really kind of cool. I didn't really like it at first. I think I already said that, but it was just because I am not like a huge fan of things being off-centered. So if it's a bow, then I kind of want that other half of the bow. But yeah, it looks really kind of cool. It's not incredibly warm, but it'd be great for like a summer, or not a summer, a fall fall look, where you can just put on a light jacket, and this will be just kind of hanging out, and it'd be really pretty, I think. So now I have to wait until fall to wear this a lot, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm probably gonna wear it in the spring too, so what can you do? So I hope you liked this quick scarf tutorial. Well, I don't know how quick it was. It seemed like it took a long time to film, but I don't know. If you did, let me know by subscribing or hitting the like button. I do like to see when you hit the like button. And if you have any questions or comments or suggestions for new videos, let me know in the comment section below. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye!